Now we are going to unbox the visualizer from the case. Visualizer. So this has to come in the front. And here is the wireless tablet. So in this pouch, you will get the accessories and cables. On the right side of the visualizer, you have Ethernet slot for internet connection. To use this wireless tablet, you have to insert this dongle on the visualizer and switch on the tablet. Your wireless tablet is ready to use. Next to the power button, you have the charging port for the wireless tablet, so you can charge and connect the other end to the visualizer to the USB slot too. You have a slot for the dongle and stylus. After usage, you have to store dongle and stylus in place. Now I'm going to explain how to connect our ELMO visualizer to the interactive flat panel. The slots behind the ELMO visualizer should face the student. First slot is the power cord and second slot is the HDMI out. We are supposed to connect the HDMI here and the other end to the interactive flat panel. Now I'm going to switch on the device. And here is the power button. Now your device is ready to use. Now I'm going to explain what are the features of the visualizer. So here is the visualizer mode and second button is the laptop mode. Third is the gallery. Here is the menu button, camera, rotate, come back, freeze, recording and brightness adjustment. And at the side of the visualizer, there are two slots, mic and audio in. Also memory card slot, two USBs. Here is the arm part which has great flexibility. It rotates up to 300 degrees. And this is called the swivel arm which rotates up to 90 degrees. If you are a right-hander, you can operate, it can be the same. If you are a left-hander, just tilt the camera downwards 90 degrees to your left and it's ready to access. And here's the head part which rotates up to 180 degrees. And here's a gray line and it also gives a tick sound when it is aligned in a proper position. This is the proper position of the camera to start. You also have a LED light for extra light support. On the left side of the visualizer, you can see a gray part which is called the dial zoom. If you turn the dial zoom towards you, the screen zooms and there's an orange button in the center which is called the autofocus. If you press that autofocus, on the screen there's an AF alphabet will appear. And if you turn the dial towards the students, the screen will get zoom out. There's a menu button on the device. You have to press the menu button and this is the home screen. So the first option is the camera which we just saw. The second option is external input switching, which means you can connect your desktop or a laptop with another HDMI and you can display your laptop screen on the main screen. And third option is the whiteboard option where you can use it as a regular whiteboard. And fourth is the gallery. All your saved image and video files will be saved in the gallery. I'm using the wireless tablet. The wireless tablet is connected with the dongle here. It works up to 15 meters radius, which means the teacher can walk around the classroom or sit along with the backbenchers. Still, you can access the wireless tablet. Now I'm going to show you how to use the QR code reader option. For that, you have to enable the Wi-Fi connection to scan any code. So select the QR code reader. So now you can see, as soon as the file is open, it leads you to the link. Now you can see the QR code leading me to the video. Likewise, you can, after scanning the QR code, it leads to any PDF or video link, so you can easily access the QR code. Next is microscope option. The third option is the Miracast option, where you can directly cast your phone or tab using this option. Now we're going to see how to use this Miracast option. Select Miracast. You can see a box here to the right side. Click that. Now cast, go to the cast option in your phone. Accept. Now your screening is casted here. So now that you can directly show videos from your phone to the screen. And fourth is browser. It links you, if you want to directly browse to Google or YouTube, you can directly browse here using this option. Timer is, if you have any tasks given to the students, you can use this timer for that to complete the task in time. Next is File Manager, where you can view all your files saved here. Whether it's a PDF or a image file or video file, you can just explore all the files saved in your internal storage or SD card or USB. So at the corner of the screen, you can see here settings icon. So in settings, you will be having system setting, which if you want to connect your Wi-Fi hotspot, you can connect that. It shows the storage, number of apps installed. If you want to change the language, you can change here. Coming back to the screen is the camera setting. It shows the settings of the camera here, the resolution, viewing angle. If you want to make any corrections or any alteration here, you can just make it. Speaker volume, microphone mute, flicker option. This is not going to be useful for daily classes, it's just one-time setting. This USB camera option. While using for online classes, you have to enable this USB camera option for online classes. Otherwise, these are just the information about the visualizer, the product information. So if you want to do any brightest adjustment, you can just do here, or you have manual keys too. So these are the settings options. In your day-to-day class, I'm going to show you how to use a textbook. So you're going to present a textbook or any 2D object for that matter. So zoom according to your preference. Using the wireless tablet, you can annotate on important points. What is magnetic battery? You can annotate. Along with your annotation, you can also capture for your future reference. The capture option is presented in the remote, the device also here on the screen. So you can capture using your wireless tablet too. Also, all your explanation, whatever you're going to explain on the textbook, that can be recorded along with your voice. That is, whatever you show here, the camera capture is, your explanation is captured by the mic which is presented in the device. Not only textbook, you can also present a map here. Now I'm zooming according to my preference. Using the tablet, I can mark the places here. Again, whatever annotated can be captured, also recorded along with my voice. Now I'm going to present a graph sheet here. So instead of using board, you can write it down under the visualizer. Facing the student, the entire session can happen. For instance, I have present a graph sheet here. So again, I'm going to zoom according to my preference. Whatever I want to write and draw and explain, that can be carried under the visualizer itself. And simultaneously, if needed, all my writings can be recorded along with my explanation, that is along with my voice, which can be shared to the students. So as I mentioned, so this is 45 degree, I'm drawing an angle of 45 degree. And this is called an acute angle. Now I'm going to explain how ELMO visualizer is useful for practical classes. Zoomed less than 0.5% of the zooming. Now you can see the veins. Using the wireless tablet, you can annotate and explain on any specimen. Simple as that. Wherever the camera is focused, using the tablet, you can annotate and explain for the students. So this is called the midrib. Secondary vein, veinlets. Now I'm going to show you a circuit board, measures around 3 centimeters. It's a small circuit board. You can see the markings on the circuit board, so which will not be visible for our naked eyes. So you can see the copper wire, the markings here. Using this small circuit board, you can cover the entire session. All the students can be seated in their respective places. Still, they can have a great vision of what you have presented under the visualizer. So now you can see a scorpion which I have presented here, and it's so precise that the hair-like structure are so visible. You can see the hair-like structure here. Again, whatever you're going to explain here, that can be recorded and captured for future reference. Now I'm going to show you how to retrieve a recorded video. Go to the gallery, select SD card and select the video. Draw an angle, measures 45 degree. So I have measured 45 degree. And this is called an acute angle. Now you can see the video is recorded along with my voice too. So turn behind. While keeping inside the visualizer, so the base has to face the bottom, and while keeping here, the SD card should face up and the lens should face below, and the arm should rest on the cushion.